Here we go. We're going to go live on TikTok. Make sure a bunch of people see you, right? Why are you so scared?
Too much attention.
Why is that scary?
I don't know. I feel like it puts pressure.
Why? That's good, but you're just staying at the surface. So too much attention, yes. Why? Go deeper.
Secured. People can laugh at me.
And why is that scary?
I'm not good enough.
Okay, why? What made you believe that?
Probably something from childhood.
Not probably. I want something. Give me something.
From childhood.
What? This is how you start diving deep, by the way. You follow the trail of whys. You don't stay at the surface. You're like, okay, I'm scared of what people think. Guess what? That used to be me. I'd be at the back, like hiding and just not wanting to come up front. I'd be way too scared to try to film something. That's how shy I was. And if you brought me up here, I'd be like, why? Because people are staring. The fact that you're like, I guess people are here. Like, it should be so obvious. Why are you tense? Why are you scared? People are staring. Then you ask yourself, okay, well, why is that scary or bad? That depends on you. What does that say about me? Well, if they think I'm this, then I'll end up alone. Or I'm not good enough. Okay, well then where did that come from? That's where it all starts. Where did that come from? Dive deeper. And never say, I don't know. You do know, or you wouldn't be experiencing that. I don't know is like saying when you see something that's expensive, I can't afford that. What does that do? It gets you to then ignore and stop the thinking mind, as opposed to how can I afford that? Never say I don't know, stay open. Like, well, let's see. You do know. You weren't born that way. Something happened that conditioned you to start believing you weren't good enough and to start fearing what people think of you. If you don't bring your awareness to it, nothing will change. You can cover this with tips and tricks, and that's sadly what most people do. It's like, whoa, well, let me look up some confidence channels and some YouTube channels on how to be social, how to stop caring what people think. Okay, cover that with as many little tips and tricks as you want. That's just coping. That's compensating. That's not getting to the cause. That's not examining where this came from. It's the whole, instead of what now, ask yourself why. I'm scared. What now? Why am I scared? Well, I'm stifled. What now? How can I not be stifled? Why am I stifled? What made me this way? Because this is not you at a core. None of you were born like this. You were born free. You were born abundant. You were born expansive, and something happened. And it affected you. It conditioned you. You believed something that wasn't true, and you, no one else, you started stifling yourself and playing small. You started saying, I am not a king, I'm a little pathetic dog. I'm not a diamond, I'm a piece of shit. Well, what conditioned that into you?
I'm afraid to look stupid.
Where did that come from?
Also childhood.
Okay. Let's just say right now everyone would think that. They were to think, wow, what a stupid loser. So what? This only affects you if you don't know who you are. You all get that, right? Say I were to come to you and say, I hate your blue hair. It sucks. Your blue hair really sucks. Do you feel offended?
No.
Because you're like, I hope so. You're like, no? Good. I hope not, because you don't have blue hair. I hate your hat. Your hat sucks. Do you feel offended? I hope he's like, do I have? No. No, because you know you don't have a hat. If you know that for a fact, you will not be offended. If you know who you are at a core, and someone's like, you're not good enough, do you feel offended? No, because you're like, I'm good enough. The same as the blue hair. You're this type of person. No, I'm not. I'm that type of person. I know who I am. If you know who you are, nothing matters. This whole crowd could be screaming, screw your blue hair! And you're like, don't have it. The problem, though, is you don't believe you don't have it. You're not living through your own eyes. You're living through their eyes. Do I have blue hair? Do I have blue hair? Do I have blue hair? Are you sure? I kind of think I have blue hair. My wife said I had blue hair. Do I have blue hair? I feel like you're all staring at me like I have blue hair. Hide, protect me. I have blue. I don't want to. I don't know. Where did it come from? I don't know. Know who you are, nothing gets to you. How do you feel about yourself right now in this moment? The person you are, the life you live, your job, your friends, your relationships. How do you feel about the life you live and the person you are? And is there any part of you needing things to be different, needing things to be better? I need to feel differently. I need to be differently. I need to be better. I need to be stronger. I need to be smarter. I need to be more successful. I need my friendship situation to look like this, look like that. I need to do this. I need to do that. Get in touch with that force inside pulling you away from you. That force inside saying, right here, right now, me, not good enough. That force saying the person you are in this moment, and even zoom out in the third person, seeing yourself sitting here right now. What's it saying about the person you are, what you're feeling, the life you live? Take a deep breath and open your eyes and come back. Now this isn't diving into it, this isn't processing it. There's a whole other system for that, but this is simply a step to bring your awareness to it. And guaranteed, a lot of you could feel it. That energy saying, not this, not me, not what I'm feeling, not my life, not my, just trying to run away from you, saying this is not good enough. And guess what? If you feel that, that's normal. Look at conditioning, look at the media. What's it all saying? It's not good enough to be you. Watch any ad, watch any bit of social media, any story. You need to be better. You need to be stronger. You need to hustle more. You're hustling too much. You need to meditate more. You're meditating too much. You need to hustle more. Whatever it is, it's you are not good enough. That's what you must let go of. It's not about then chasing it, running away from you and creating the perfect front. It's about releasing that and sinking into you. And then from that space of authenticity, leaning into it, supercharging it, and that is charisma. That is confidence. It's not a fake front. It's authentic at a core, leaning into it and crushing it. If you'd like to go deeper on this exercise, and more importantly, learn how to let go of what came up, then click the link below this video and book a free coaching call. You'll gain a lot of clarity when it comes to what is running you, and more importantly, you'll learn the exact steps that you need to take moving forward. Even during letting go meditations, it's not about getting rid of, it's about releasing the resistance around being, feeling, and embracing unconditionally everything that is you. Screw this status game. Oh, am I above? Am I below? What about, once more, sinking into authenticity, withdrawing from that, and being like, you know what? I'm going to play not by the rules of everyone else, not by the rules of society when it comes to my self-worth, but by the rules of me. I withdraw from this trying to be cool, because guess what? Even if you're trying to be cool and you're doing everything right, only someone who isn't cool is trying to be cool. You realize that. Only someone who is insecure is trying to be secure. Only someone who isn't alpha is trying to be alpha. As opposed to, I'm withdrawing and this is me. I'm going to live by my own standards. I know who I am, and that's what's up. And then people start reacting to you just by you being authentic. not by hiding behind a front, pretending to be something that you're not. This is me. Instead of me trying to project myself and create this image, this front that I'm not, I'm just going to sink into me and own everything that is me. And that's what I'm doing here. This is me. This isn't me trying to prove anything. Trust me. This is me literally sinking into myself and like, you know what, this is me, take it or leave it. And it's the difference, if you studied letting go, if you studied David Hawkins, between power versus force. Force was 2010 me. Even in the tonality, hey, how's it going? You got this? Hey, you listen to me? You hear me? Versus, hey, how's it going? You hear this? You listening to me? One is projecting at, the other is projecting down. One is compensating, the other is reeling in. One is the little chihuahua. Hey, you listen to me? Woof, 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 woof. The other one's the silverback gorilla. Hey, you listening to me? You listen to me? Tim, you listening to me? That's right. It's a very subtle energy, but people feel it. And it all starts with you claiming authenticity. Saying, I'm no longer willing to pretend to be something I'm not. I'm going to own who I am. Most people don't know how to be themselves. You hear this advice, be yourself? You haven't been yourself in years. You've been being this fake front, this fake version of you, bought into all these limitations, and you've been being that for so long, you've confused it with authenticity. I'll see this when I bring people up. I'm like, come on up front. And someone's like, hey. I'm like, tell them your name. Elijah? Come on, Elijah. A little louder. Elijah! Is that Elijah being himself? No. Elijah's been beaten down. He's been conditioned. And he's probably been acting this fake for many years. And the more you act through this, guess what? The more invested you are. It's like a lion acting like a little sheep. Elijah, bah, bah. Like, what are you doing, Elijah? I'm being authentic. Videos on YouTube said, be yourself. Bah. Elijah, you're not a sheep. Simba, remember who you are. That's the problem. People assume this be yourself and they try to make the sheep work instead of realizing, no. You've been conditioned into believing that's you. It's not. You've been conditioned into thinking you're a shy person. You're not. You've been conditioned into thinking you're someone who's not good enough. You're someone who's broken. You're someone who needs fixing. You are not. And this is why you hear me talk about letting go. It's not about building yourself up, getting little tips and tricks to be interesting and fun. It's about letting go of that negative conditioning, remembering who you are. And that's what this is about. That's why I'm here. You're here for 3 little tips. Go on Instagram. You're here to dive into some real shit and brace yourself. But it all starts with the willingness, the honesty, and then taking that perspective of, instead of trying to blind myself to it, let's dive right into it. Make sense? Are you ready for this? I hope so. So now that you know why it's so important to be authentic and put your true self out there, the next problem you're going to encounter is, how do I make this relatable? How do I make sure that my authenticity connects with others? And for that, click on this video here, which will give you the exact practical steps to do so. And if you want to go even one step further, click on this video here that will teach you how to supercharge this authenticity and become even more charismatic. You know what to do. Until next time.